Welcome back to the Flippin' Ain't Easy channel. My name is John, and the title of this video is not clickbait. Definitely will consider highly closing my eBay store, depending on a number of factors, but I'm going to get into that on the other side. So without any further ado, let's go. So it's highly documented that I've been having a lot of issues with my main account on eBay. And, it just keeps piling on, to be honest with you. And to the point where, as I mentioned, low impressions, 2 days, a couple weeks ago, 2 days where I had no page views at all, dealing with low sales. My sales went up a little bit after they did that reset, but nothing close to what I was expecting. I'm adding more product, having more sales, refreshing my own store by doing the bulk editing, just putting any change or none at all, and doing that on a daily basis, really just having problems. And then there's other factors, that whole refund harassment, return harassment, that is, where that buyer kept coming back wanting me to take a return after 30 days. Issues with the lost package, an update on that. Lost package with FedEx. eBay went in and they told me I had until Monday to process something, to do something or reach back out. So I reached back out Monday morning because I had already filed the previous, I think Thursday, I filed a claim through FedEx. As I had mentioned, it was probably going to light a fire under FedEx to get on this package and to find out where it is. And so eBay didn't call me back on Monday. Was trying to get a hold of someone to say, hey, we're still trying to find the package. At 3:25 p.m., not even at the end of the business day, they closed the case in the buyer's favor. And wouldn't you know it, Tuesday, they decide to find the package and deliver it to the customer. I know this because the customer sent me a message saying that she received it and that she would consider sending it back. And so now the customer has their money back because eBay closed the case in the buyer's favor. They have the printer. This is an $80-something item, plus the actual cost of shipping. And so, here I am, left holding the bag, and I'm just scratching my head. I decided today to do an experiment. I have two top-rated seller accounts, two different top-rated stores. And then I have a third store. I decided that I was going to move just 12 items, a handful of items, over to this other top-rated store and just see what we're looking at. And the similar items, actually I moved a few decent ones, but I have a lot of good ones on my main store. And so I checked, after about a day, I checked my impressions and my page views. And you can do this by going under your seller hub and looking under your traffic report. So for the account that I just have the 12 listings on, I have about 3 to 4 times the impressions per listing, and I think it's like 4 to 5 page views per listing as compared to my current store. So I know something's not right there. Not to mention that the fact that when I received that return request, beyond 30 days that I denied, eBay held my money as soon as they requested a return. And according to an eBay rep, they said that that's not supposed to happen with top-rated sellers. So that prompted the rep to contact the programmers, because he says there's nothing that they see on their side that would indicate there's a problem, but he sees a problem if that's happening. And according to the rep I spoke with today, who also is helped to expedite this a little bit, they stated that the defect that my account received on Monday, when they closed the case in the buyer's favor, helped to bring down my impressions, my page views, and my ranking in search. And the rep did admit that whenever that happens, that does negatively affect your ranking in search. So, the only positive thing that came out of this whole thing was, as a result of my discussion with the last rep, that representative escalated it in such a way to where they did authorize a refund. I believe they escalated it through the dispute department to authorize the refund of the money that they gave the buyer who received her printer. So that's good news. And so ultimately what that means to me is, if these programmers can't figure out if there's a glitch in my store or if somehow I'm being throttled, it's obvious that I am, because I'm selling similar items in two different stores and I'm getting a lot more views on a less established store on similar items. So there's definitely a problem. But if those programmers can't come back to me here in the next 24 to 48 hours, I'm definitely going to shut this particular store down. I hate to do it, but I may have to do that. And it's a strong possibility. I've already started moving a lot of my listings from this store to my other top-rated seller store. And I have another store I can use as well if need be. So that's sort of where I'm at on that, and it's a strong possibility. I'm thinking about 75% at this point that I'm going to have to shut down my eBay store. And that's my main store I've been working with here for the last year and a half. So what do you guys think? Should I ride out the storm? Should I give them ample time? They tell me 48 hours, but it's hard for me to fathom them being able to go in there and figure out what's wrong within 48 hours. Maybe they can, but with Q4 coming, I don't have the luxury of waiting. I just, as a result of telling you what I'm doing, I actually just got through ordering about 60,000 MSRP value worth of general merchandise Amazon returns that I'm paying 10 cents on the dollar for with this liquidator. And over the next week, I'm going to be receiving multiple boxes of this stuff that I've paid for. And I just don't have the patience for eBay to make me wait for my account to be fixed. And I have no problem at all, because I'm ramping up here. October is, I'm putting the foot to the pedal and getting my listings done, so that when we roll into November, I'm ready. And I have a good majority of this stuff up, ready for the Christmas holiday shoppers. And that's what you should be doing as well. I share all this with you because, my channel isn't really meant to be Debbie Downer, doom and gloom, that kind of thing. It's to share with you my experiences and help you as sellers learn from my experiences. You don't repeat my mistakes as a result. And but I don't know if it's just a comedy of errors that I'm dealing with right now, and it just happened to hit me all at once. But I'm not going to sit back and just wait. I have to be proactive, and I have to do whatever I need to do. And that means on this particular store, I'm just going to shut it down and not give eBay fees for the hassle that I'm dealing with. On this particular store, I think this last month, I only think I had like $6,000 in sales, which is very low for this particular account. I mean, at one point, I had about $20,000 to $25,000 in sales back-to-back months, and that was last year. And things have sort of steadily gone up and down, based on seasons and things that you would expect when you're dealing with sales on eBay. But, last year, I didn't have these kind of problems in September. Things were, at the end of August, things were starting to move up. And, things got great and even better in Q4 last year. And I want to be able to report good news to you guys. And that's what I plan on doing. I plan on working hard. I'm more determined than ever. But I just can't sit back and wait. And I'm going. At the end of this week, if this problem is not resolved, and I don't get the communication that I was promised by eBay to tell me that they found something, or if they didn't find anything, I'm moving on, and I'm going to start listing. I've been listing more items on Amazon FBM, that's fulfillment by merchant, where you have an item that usually is in used or open box condition, where they allow you to sell. In a lot of cases, Amazon won't let you sell a lot of the items that I sell in new condition. And so, but I noticed that I can get more for my items on Amazon, and so I've done that. I've sold about maybe a dozen things on Amazon that, quite frankly, would still be sitting in my store in eBay. So that's sort of helped take the pressure off of me while I go through this issue with eBay. The good news, though, I did receive some good news today. And for those of you who've been following my whole liquidation ordeal with direct liquidation, I received an email from Goldman Sachs, who is the card company or the bank that puts out the Apple credit card. And the pallet that you all watched me unbox that was missing the 3 CPUs valued at $750 a piece. Well, and I only put in for a $450 reimbursement through the credit card company. I don't know what happened, but they came back and they reimbursed me for the entire $1,900. So that's good news, right? I don't know if direct liquidation just failed to provide any documentation, but I got to tell you, whenever I dealt with them, they seemed quite lost. So it doesn't surprise me any. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. If you count the 20 some odd pallets that I bought from them over the last year and a half, where I encountered missing items and I just ate it, I don't feel bad at all. And I still am waiting for my Capital One result as far as the 2 different pallets that I had issues with that I filed as well. Don't know what to expect. I was least optimistic on the Apple Card doing anything for me, and it turns out that they did. So, it's not all bad news, and I'm moving forward. I suggest you guys do the same. Take the month of October and really dedicate as much time as you can. Get product up in your stores and really get more focused. If you don't have motivation, get motivated, because if money motivates you, if having extra money, in November, December motivates you, I just have a very good feeling that eBay is going to be, and Amazon is going to be very hot. People don't want to get out here in the crowded malls. They don't want to get out here on Black Friday standing in line for stuff they can get online, and that's where we come in. So, be focused. And just do the best you can to improve your store and improve your situation, like I am. So in closing, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell icon, because I come out with videos every couple days, and by doing that, it'll notify you of any videos that I come up with. As a programming note, I mentioned this to you guys the last video. I will be on with eBay Addicts on Friday at 3 o'clock Pacific. That's 6 o'clock Eastern time. And we're going to be doing a live stream. Go and check it out. You can go on there and ask any questions that you might have. And while I try to get to all my questions that you guys post on these videos, I don't always get to them in a timely manner. So if you go on to that particular channel, that's eBay Addicts. That's Friday the 2nd at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern. You can join us and ask real-time questions, and I'll do my best to be as helpful and provide information that I might be able to provide to you. So that's really it. I want to thank you for those of you who've watched the video through its entirety. Look for a video here probably, I'd say, between now and Monday. And until then, keep listing, keep focused on making those sales on eBay, and have a great rest of your week.